Hi, thanks for watching my video. Today I decided to make a couple of Sims inspired by Earth and Venus. No real particular reason why. I've been watching a lot of Brian Cox lately, so maybe that's got something to do with it, I don't know. But basically, just one of the Sims is very green and the other one is very orange. So enjoy. I've always been a bit of a nerd when it comes to the solar system. That kind of stuff I find really interesting. I was never good at science when I was at school. Well, to be honest, I wasn't really that good at many things when I was at school, but I was always really interested in like the solar system and the planets and where the planets were when they started and how they evolved over time. And one of my favourite planets, seems like an odd thing to say, my favourite planet, but Venus is one of my favourites just because I think the story of Venus is a bit sad, and I just find it quite interesting. And over the last few years I've stopped watching TV as much. I say that, when I say stopped watching TV, I mean like live TV, you know, like cable. I haven't watched TV on cable for a very, very, very long time. Pretty much everything I watch is, I would say like 80% is just YouTube. The rest is like Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu, that lot. But majority of what I watch is Netflix, just because I don't have the patience anymore to watch like a 45-minute show that has ad breaks in between. If I want to watch a 45-minute show, I'll just watch it with no ads. But also, I don't often like watch things that are anything longer than like 20 minutes, which is like perfect YouTube time. So I tend to find that but then that's difficult because you end up falling down a hole. Because I will like look through YouTube and I love watching timeline videos that are like, this is Earth 4 billion years ago. And then like I love watching it go through time. And but then you fall down a hole because you watch one and then there'll be another pop-up that's like, up next, this video about humankind through the years. And then before I know it, I've spent 2 hours watching videos just about Neanderthals. And then like I spent an entire afternoon once just on Mercury. It takes you down a rabbit hole because you go with the attitude of, oh, I haven't got time to sit and watch an hour-long documentary, so I'll just watch a quick YouTube video, and then that 10 minutes becomes like 6 hours. And that's what life is like when you don't have a job. I think it's a thing that happens as you get older as well, and I talk a lot about getting older, but it's only because I'm noticing more now than I ever did how much my attitude has just changed from like over the last 10 years. The idea of putting on an educational video and watching it was like ludicrous. It just would not happen. The only time I would ever watch anything educational would be if I was at school and it was like DVD day or something. Other than that, it just wouldn't happen. But I really enjoy educational programs now. I feel like I'm more into into building my knowledge now than I ever was when I was at school. Although I wasn't naughty, like I wasn't one of the bad kids. I wasn't always in detention or anything. I just laughed a lot, and I don't regret it. Like when I look back on like school, I don't have any bad memories, like it was always fun, but I did get into trouble sometimes just for like making too many stupid jokes or laughing too much. And one time when I was with one of my best friends, this was actually the first time we met, we were in the same technology class, and we were just dicking about, and she pushed me off my stool. She says it was an accident. I think she's a fucking liar, but anyway, it happened. And our teacher like looked straight at me and told me I had to go into isolation, which it's a harsh term. I think what it was originally for was to sit naughty students in a room on their own, but it wasn't that. But my friend at the time was like, no sir, it wasn't her, like I accidentally pushed her off her chair, so if you're going to send anyone to isolation, send me. But the teacher was like, nope, and he insisted that I had to go. And this was the only time I'd ever gone to like anything worse than detention. So I was like, what the fuck is this? So I went there it was fucking brilliant. Honestly, it wasn't isolation. It was a room full of other kids that had been sent to isolation, and it was in the technology room, which was basically the computer room. And everyone was just playing games on Nickelodeon for the entire hour of the lesson. And then the person that was supposed to be watching us wasn't one of the official teachers, so she didn't really give a shit, and she just bought loads of bags of Haribo. So you can either go to your lesson for an hour, or you can go sit in isolation, play games on computers, and eat as much Haribo as you want. I mean, it was no competition. But anyway, we're at the end of the video now, so I just want to say thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe, and that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.